As a sax player, one thing you don't want to be without this time of year is one of these beauties. Protect your lips, everybody. Really important. Just don't ever mistake it for cork grease. It never makes a particularly tasty alternative. Trying to get a mammoth practice session in today. I've been at it for just over an hour now. My lips are starting to go, which is not great. I mean, I should be doing more. I mean, I am about 145, 146 days into this thing, so approaching day 150. It's getting a lot easier to practice. You can probably hear it on my breath. My asthma is struggling this morning. Well, today, it's this afternoon now. But just running through lots of maintenance. But what I did, failed to plan. Hang on. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail, whatever it is. Anyway, even just a little jot on a post-it note just as I was coming towards the end of one of my teaching lessons. I just thought, what do I need to work on today? And I'm just working methodically through. You'll see there, long tones, scales and arpeggios, major, augmented, minor arpeggios, melodic minors, harmonic minors. This is the Rasher book. And then I've got a thing, I'm planning a very special video for my YouTube channel on the run up to Christmas. But I've also got a couple of reading gigs to do over the weekend, like corporate jobs, soul band stuff, which I don't normally take, but they're handy at this time of the year just to bank a little bit of extra money for Christmas. This book is, I don't normally like recommending a lot of books because I kind of contradict what I said yesterday, but this is just a great exercise book just to practice reading. And of course I'm trying to focus a bit more on augmented arpeggios today, so that exercise there was very, augmented in its nature, and it's a great idea just to run things through so you don't get stuck in the same old patterns time and time again. This is another great book I'm just going to run through now. Again, kind of one of those ones where you're having a day where you're doing a lot of blowing and you've got the chance to do a long practice session. Don't dominate your practice by reading books all the time, but if you've got a bit of time, it's worthwhile going through. Just a little over a year ago in this vlog, I won this award for my business website for Cambridge Saxophone, that I do all my teaching on. And it was great. I was really, really thrilled. What shocked me though this year was that if I wanted to enter the same competition, I had to pay an absolute fortune to be entered into the competition, which I thought was a bit weird because, competitions, I'm competitive, but I also understand the kind of dangers of competitions, if that rings true with you. You see, anyone who's got kids will tell you that human beings are naturally competitive. We do get competitive with each other, and it's not always healthy. And I don't think it's always that healthy in music particularly. I mean, I've been nominated for a few awards for my music. I've won some awards for my music, but I've not actively sought them out anymore, mainly because I recognise the dangers that are involved for me as a musician, and also for kind of people. I don't want to get drawn into a whole competition, competitive thing with other musicians, because music's so subjective and it's art, it shouldn't necessarily be about competition. That being said though, I do like it when the Grammy Award nominations come out, because quite often, especially in the jazz category, they do tend to pick the best albums of the year, or some of the better albums of the year. And so I have, for you guys, I have put a playlist below of the 2017 Grammy nominated musicians. I was having a bit of a fuss because if I show you now, my Apple Music kept shuffling all my playlists, which was, hang on, this is really annoying because the autofocus keeps shooting off to my meta-narrative picture. If you didn't know about this one, this was an album cover that Peter Daru did for me. of meta-narrative and very kindly gave me the print afterwards. Anyway, don't get me wrong, I understand awards ceremonies and people who put on these awards need to make money, but I mean, they attract a lot of money in sponsorship. They shouldn't have to charge an awful lot of money for people to be part of the thing. If necessary, what I think should happen, there should be a disclaimer at the bottom, you know, this award ceremony, you know, costs X amount for businesses to be in, because at the end of the day, I remember, I think it was on something like Have I Got News For You or something like that. I remember watching some TV program and some comedian was on it. She used to work in marketing for like beauty products, like hair products, shampoo or something. And she said, you know, they basically used to make up their own award ceremonies and award it to their products so that they could use the terms award winning in their thing. Now, I hasten to add, this was definitely a proper award. It's got government stamps and everything on it. But it just kind of, I don't know, something just left an odd taste in the mouth that, you know, obviously it's within their interest to make sure there are more, I don't know. I just felt a little bit kind of like it wasn't awarded on merit. And when I see certain awards, I don't know what the situation is with the Grammys, whether the record companies have to pay money, a lot of money to enter. And I understand there must be some kind of way of an entry fee. But I think if you're nominated for an award, it shouldn't be down to kind of how much money you're throwing in. Otherwise, I feel the awards ceremony itself is just like null and void. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. I mean, if there's one place where I can get an honest answer, it's the YouTube comments for that section. Anyway, I'm going to get back to finishing off my practice. Really warm in the studio today. I put the heating on for the first time this year. Do you remember a couple of vlogs ago we had a mouse down here? I'm really wary of opening this door, but that fresh air is so good. Right now I'm supposed to be on a Skype call with somebody in Portland or somewhere out the west coast of the US. I think they've forgotten. Anyway, Charlie was recording his little piece for his school Christmas project. He won't get up in front of the class and sing, so we said, why doesn't he play a little bit of his drum kit? That was an idea of my parents, got him the drum kit a couple of years ago. He kind of plays it a bit. I'm hoping one day he'll pick up a real instrument. Speaking of which, I just managed to, a gig I've got at the weekend, I managed to book 2 piano players and no drummer. Thankfully, one of the piano players was gracious enough not to pick up and play the drums, but to say, I think you've booked 2 people. So anyway, that's deal. We might stream that on Facebook. I've said before why I just can't I can't handle trying to stream on the YouTube app. It's just stupid. It's the most stupidest way of doing it. So I'll do it onto the Facebook Live. If you don't know where my Facebook page is, it's dead easy. It's facebook.com/Dan Forshaw. Please give that a like. Please give the video a like. And I'm going to head off now and play football. It's 3 degrees Celsius outside. It's cold. Kind of wishing I hadn't said yes, but I haven't played football in over a month. And tomorrow, I want to be able to have said I've lost a stone. Let's hope. I better stop eating the sweets I've got over there as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today's vlog. It's been a bit all over the place. Let me just be clear. I think awards are great. I was very, very happy when I won this award. But I think sometimes people who are staging award ceremonies need to be a bit more transparent about what they're doing so that us as consumers can know what to expect from awards. For example, if I am looking at a company and they've won these awards but they've had to pay to win the awards, don't know, I'm a little bit, and it's the same thing. But my Grammy playlists are below, not my personal Grammy playlist, but the Grammy Award nominations for the jazz category are placed below. I'm enjoying listening through it. There's loads of really good stuff on there. Chris Potter's album's on there. The Christian McBride one, there's a few others ones. I've really enjoyed listening through to them so far. I've only started listening through to them today, so judgment will be reserved in total for the end of it. Thank you for watching. I am going to finish today's vlog now. You can check out the last vlog here and what I was doing this time last year here. I will see you very, very soon. I'm off to play football.